Hi there, I'm so happy you could join me for Yarn Bite with Nora. Well, today's an exciting day for me. I'm so happy to report that I finally finished my beautiful silk bouquet scarf. Oh yes, kids, I can wear it like a scarf, and all of those really neat gaudy pins that you buy at garage sales, well, we can use them for shawl pins, can't we? This is a kitty cat with a big old pearl. And I think I got it at a discount, marked down costume jewelry section at a department store. So here we have it, Art Yarns, one of my most extravagant buys. It's very nice, very long. You can wear it like a shawlette, a scarf. On super cold days, if I want to, I can protect my head. Look very, very elegant. This is made with Art Yarns Beaded Silk Sequins Light. And this color is H35, and it's just lovely, just lovely. It's a gradiated blue. It has different tones of blue. It's gorgeous. Lots of sparkle. I love the hand. I love the drape. It feels like chain mail. Yeah. Oh, you can also wear it under a jacket if you want to. As a bib. Oh, just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And when you spring for Art Yarns, you get a free, I said free, a free pattern. And it'll give you the code, the coupon code. So this one is awesome. I have one ball made 26 by 16 inch scarf or triangle. And by the time I finish with this, and I am a very, very tight knitter, I ended up with 46 across the length by 30. And then it's 24 from the center to the point. So it's a good size. I ended up using 4 skeins. 4 skeins. So this is my luxurious project for the year for me. Because Mama got to have her projects too, huh? Mama got to have her sparklies once in a while. Let me tell you a little bit about this pattern. Beautiful pattern. Lots of easy to read directions. Also a diagram if you like to read charts, and I know a lot of people do. And oftentimes if you don't understand the written directions, if you're not quite sure, you can double check on the chart, and that'll help get you over that little bump, that little question you might have had. And of course, once you get to the designers, and this was designed by Irisher, they're happy to answer your questions. You can contact them at their website or through Ravelry. A very nice pattern, a lovely. Also, there is a pattern for a straight version. If you just want something to hang and you don't have a lot of time, you can get this. You can do this version with 1 skein. Lovely. I hope you all like it. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled with it. And it's actually very warm, and I'm going to take it off. It's about 86 degrees outside, kids. I know, it's February. I'd like to tell you a little bit of some of the snags that I ran into while I was making my beautiful silk bouquet scarf. And snags are actually what I did run into. Because there are sequins, there are pearls, I started out with a wooden needle, and because I thought that would be better since silk is so slippery. Well, the beads, the crystals, they would catch and scrape against the wooden needles. So I put the birch needles aside, and I got out my Addie's metal, and those work much better. Now the row before, I would work on the that little Estonian stitch there. It's 5 on 5, it's gathered 5 stitches on 5 stitches. I would make the row before it, which was a purl side, much looser. So I'd forget to make it looser. So what I would do, since I was using the click-on system, I would put a larger needle and work that size larger. Then when I got to this place where I would work the Estonian stitch, I would use an even smaller needle on both sides, on the right and the left side, so I could work the Estonian more comfortably. And of course I didn't figure that out till about a fourth of the way through. I mean, a fourth of the way almost done, but it helped and it made it more enjoyable. I didn't have any problems with the yarn breaking. It's a very strong yarn, very, very comfortable yarn. What I did for the ends, I wove them in one direction, then wove it in the other direction. Then I used matching thread to sew down the ends. Because you know, when you have these open stitches, the pretty lace stitches, sometimes your end will work out and it'll be sticking out, and you've gone to so much trouble, you want it to look as nice as possible. And that was a trick that was shared with me by one of the Bell sisters. I think they go by, one goes by Ding and the other goes by Dong. But they're these two lovely ladies. I bought a shawl pattern from them. Now let me show you a knitting project that I'm working on. This is a sweater for my daughter Jessica. Oh, and it's and I carry it in a bag from Mexico. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those beautiful colors. From my friend Candy. She is from Mexico and she lives now in Texas, and she goes back and forth, and she figured I would love this, and she was right. She said, I know, Nora, these are your colors. So what I'm making her is this lovely architectural pattern, Brooklyn tweeds. They're famous for their architecture. This is Vertec Vest, and the designer is Julie Weisenberger. Very architectural, Brooklyn tweed. They're so famous for it. This one's kind of origami, and if you look at it, I'm sure it's all going to come together, but I'm not good at puzzles. You know, this is about all I'm not doing it, am I? Nope, see what I'm telling you? But if I do it one step at a time, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Beautiful though. It's for my daughter, Jessica, and it's so pretty. It drapes in the front. It has long ribs. I think she's going to like it. Now, she lives in Oklahoma, and she tends to be kind of warm-natured, so I picked a beautiful blend. It's silk and wool, merino wool. Look at that. No weight at all. I don't even feel any weight on it. So it's just going to be so beautiful. It's going to be light. It's kind of a brownish gray. I think it's going to take me about 2 months to finish this. Now, on the crochet side, I've got this in my big old Lamb's Loom bag that I'm very proud of. Lamb's Loom, they're a wonderful missionary store. All of the profits go to support missions in Mexico. I am working on a long-term project. I'm crocheting snowflakes. Different kinds of snowflakes. I found the patterns on the internet. They're all different sizes. You notice that. So I found that I started with this color, which was a bulky, and so then all the other yarns that I purchased to go with it are also bulky. Had no idea this was going to be practically an Afghan itself. So I'm going to use this as the centerpiece and somehow work all of the other pieces around it. And please join me on Facebook at Yarn Bite with Nora. We had the sock hop. I hope you enjoyed that episode. We've given out the socks to some winners. So go on Yarn Bite with Nora on Facebook and congratulate them. Thank you so much for your time. Until we see you again.